like bells jingling or paper rustling? Do you hate the sound of slime crunching? Want to find out how you react to different sounds? Take a sound test along with our characters in our Sound Challenge video. Dolly and Stevie are roommates, but the room is very tiny. That's why you always hear a loud echo of every sound. This is more than just a room. This is a whole orchestra of annoying sounds. Dolly and Stevie have completely different interests. That's why their lives sound completely different. This is an actual sound challenge in an isolated room. Dolly has a notebook with a cover that can produce weird sounds. She uses it to distract herself from unpleasant noises. Paint a notebook pink. Apply a layer of hot glue to the edges of the cover and attach bubble wrap to the notebook. Dolly takes a deep breath in and enjoys popping bubbles on the notebook. Yep! Now that's what we call satisfying. This is how a complete Zen lifestyle sounds. Bubble wrap was invented exactly for this feeling. Dolly calms down her nerves, fingers, and ears. Dolly is filing her nails, and Stevie hears a pleasant clinking sound. Where does it come from? Some fairies must have thrown a party next door. Or is it Santa Claus parking a sleigh just around the corner? But Stevie listens closely and understands that Santa has nothing to do with this. It's a bracelet jingling on Dolly's wrist. We will need a few identical glass bottles with corks. Insert a screw eye into each cork. Attach a jump ring and a piece of chain. Connect all the pieces with one long bracelet chain. Fill the bottles with glitter. Fill a syringe with glycerin and eject it into the bottles. Close the bottles with the corks. Dolly turned her nail salon into a musical salon. The bottles sound like magic. Now Dolly's hand turned into Stevie's favorite musical instrument. But how should she take her hand back now? She wants to file her nails, and she can't do it without her wrist. But Stevie doesn't want to ruin this clinking vibe. It turns out that our manly neighbor has an ear for music. He uses his friend's wrist like a tambourine. Stevie's carefree life tired him out and he fell asleep with chocolate in his mouth. But Dolly is a professional when it comes to free time management. She won't just waste her time for nothing. That's why she wants to plan her entire weekend. She even has a special planner just for this. Attach painter's tape to a rectangular piece of styrofoam. Make a frame. Apply clear stationery glue across the edges. Sprinkle with glitter. Remove the tape. Draw points of the plan with a permanent marker. Attach glittering stars. It's not that easy to wake Stevie up. He must be reaching new heights of laziness in his dream. Dolly uses every possible way to make him wake up. At first, she tries to wake him carefully. It doesn't work. Then she implements some shaking. There is nothing that can drag him out of his nap. At last, Stevie opens his eyes. Dolly is ready to write her plans down in her styrofoam tablet. But the squeaking sound of the marker against the styrofoam makes Stevie mad. This is torture for his delicate ears. Stevie asks her to stop planning right now. This is unbearable! His eardrums are ready to jump out of his ears because of this terrible sound. But Dolly doesn't back away from her plan. Then Stevie has only one thing left to do: run! But Dolly and her styrofoam can follow him everywhere. Dolly is painting her nails. All of a sudden, her nail polish starts making weird sounds. But it can't be true. Doing your nails is usually quiet. Is it the sound of her nails cracking? The key to the secret of this sound is very close. It's in Stevie's hands. This is his anti-stress slime crunching. Mix slime glue with pink coloring. Add a borax solution and knead pink slime. This slime speaks the language of crunching. Just listen! The sound is so pleasant. It seems like it's tickling your ears. Stevie could listen to this sound forever. Plus, kneading it in your hands is very satisfying. So relaxing! But Dolly is laughing and can't do her nails neatly. This slime crackling distracts her from her nails. Stevie is fighting for his second to last life past this level, and Dolly wants something from him again. She asks him to lend her his phone. Really bad timing. Stevie is ready to give her everything she wants just to be left alone. Dolly gets what she wants. Now it's time to put on a new bee dress onto the phone. Pass a jingle bell through a piece of wire. Twist the wire. Make 2 antennas and hot glue them to a phone case. Paint the phone case to make yellow and black strips. Use acrylic paint. Make it look like a bee. Paint the antenna black. Hot glue toy eyes when the paint is dry. Attach a black pom-pom on top. The funny bee on the phone case is making such a nice sound. This sound does the impossible. It distracts Stevie from his PlayStation. He's at a loss. What did his manly phone turn into? Is this some kind of experiment on animals? He actually hates bees. But Dolly shows off the special effects of this case. These jingle bells calm your nerves down. All right, the jingle sound distracts Stevie. The trick works. And now Dolly easily can get a hold of the game controller. Stevie is making a balloon prank while Dolly is braiding her hair. He has a special device with a balloon. Cut a neck off a plastic bottle. Pass a balloon through it and put it onto the neck. Cut off the bottom of the balloon and pull it back. Put another balloon onto the opposite side of the neck. Stevie blows the balloon and places it near Dolly's ear. What kind of sound is this? Who's shooting the breeze? Is there a ghost in our room? And its name is Stevie! His invention is multifunctional, and it can make a different sound. It's an annoying squeak. Dolly doesn't like this device. Stevie's ears must be made of steel if he can stand this sound. He seems to like it. We will never understand what goes on in boys' heads. Dolly hates the mess on Stevie's table. It looks like the messiest person in the world lives here, but her roommate doesn't care about the remarks. Dolly is disappointed. And Stevie hears the very sound that brings every boy back to life. This is the sound of a girl crying. Come on, Dolly. There is no reason to beat yourself up about that mess. Stevie wants to make up with his friend. He looks for a little gift he prepared for her, except it's not that easy to find it in this mess. Oh, here it is, under a pillow. Dolly adores presents. She stops crying immediately. She wonders what's inside the box. Chocolatey chocolate coated in chocolate? Fluffy cuteness? Or a kiss from Justin Bieber? Dolly spends a lot of time going through the box. There is nothing inside except for gift filler, but there's a sound that Stevie is obsessed with. It doesn't matter what's inside. Dolly should keep rustling the paper. And meanwhile, Stevie's ears produce hormones of happiness. At last, Dolly figures out there is nothing besides the packaging. It's a scam. Stevie is so egotistical. Did you like our sound wars? Then write in the comments what sound surprises you will make for your friends. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe. If you suddenly get bored, take paper and start experimenting with paints. We're going to suggest a few fascinating ideas containing chromotherapy elements. To make something unusual is the first idea on our list. Try to paint without a brush or sponge. Squeeze acrylic paints in a row. Spread them out with a piece of cardstock or plastic. We've got color stripes. Paint with the remains on the cardboard. Change the direction to get a marvelous pattern of color spots. Wow! We've got true masterpieces! These abstract paintings are worth being hung on the wall. Using pastels is the second creative way to say no to your boredom. Scrape a few crayons. Smudge out diagonally with your fingers to mix and blend the hues. We've got a gradual color transition. Spread the pastel with a napkin more thinly and evenly. It's a subtle technique. The bright colors will quickly cheer you up. Try to create a picture. Make a purple-blue background. Use different shades of blue and red. Add some more hues. Smudge out with your fingers. Try to spread the pastel evenly. Shade with the napkin. Add some more pink. Spread it with your fingers and the napkin. Add a little of blue and yellow. Add deep blue. Make the color more complicated. The background is ready. You can draw whatever you like. Paint the sea, the lunar path, and the moon. Add a yellow halo and the stars. We've got a stunning marine landscape in a couple of minutes. The sea, the lunar path, and the starry sky. Have you got old shaving foam that nobody uses? Then the third idea to get rid of your boredom is coming next. Spread out a layer of the foam in a wide, shallow container. Squeeze a bit of acrylic paint. Mix it with a fork. Don't stir until smooth. We should get some patterns. Lay the paper on top. Remove the excess foam using a ruler. We've got an unusual ornament. Add another color. Print it on the paper. Try to use your fingers to remove the excess. No, better use the ruler. Wow! It looks like a marble pattern. Cover the used foam with a new layer. Add some other hues. Spread the paints with a fork. We've got an incredible monochromatic or multicolor marble paper effect. There's a whole collection of beautiful paper of the marble design. Painting with bubbles is another way to beat the boredom. Squeeze some acrylic paint in the water. Mix well. Add some bath foam. Stir again. Blow bubbles with a big straw. Lay the paper on top of the bubbles and get the amazing pattern. Try different colors. Cool! We've got awesome bubble prints. It's a perfect activity to get rid of the apathy, and the bubble printed paper will be your bonus. Are you still bored? Take a technical pen and try another way to cheer up. Let's do nail art. Try a simple pattern. Draw a line across your index fingernail. Add scales. Outline small hearts on the other side of the line. Draw a wave. Shade the hearts. Cover the nail with a clear nail polish or top coat to let the pattern last longer. Cover the middle fingernail with a neutral color. When dry, draw a polka dot pattern. Spread the dots randomly. Apply a sealant coat on top. Cover the ring fingernail with the same neutral color. Draw big spots. Cover the whole nail surface, leaving thin gaps of the background. Apply the top coat. Leave the left two nails without patterns. Cover them with light polish. We've got intricate nail design. It's quick and cheap. You can feel like a true nail art designer. Have you ever colored natural flowers? No? Then it's the right time to try a new activity. Let's color a white chrysanthemum. As the flower is small, we can cut off the stem end just a bit. We'll make the flower monochromatic. Put it in a jar with blue coloring. The result will depend on the intensity of the coloring and how long the flower has stood in the coloring. We've tried several shades. The result is incredible. Drawing a tattoo on your hand is another cheering idea that works well. Make a bracelet. Draw a line around your wrist. Add a floral pattern. Sketch small leaves across the line. Add a row of dots on one side and on the other. A cute bracelet is ready. You can wash it off if you don't like it and try another pattern. Drawing a funny face is a certain way to get rid of your apathy. Put your index finger next to your thumb and draw a head with small ears on top. Add the bottom. Draw a mouth in the middle. The upper lip first. Take the fingers apart and continue. Draw the lip border and the teeth. Put the fingers close again to outline the lower lip. Open the fingers to add the middle border. And the teeth. You can outline the lower part of them. Make the eyes on the top part. And the eyebrows. Don't stare! Better give me some chewing gum. Thanks! Play with the amusing face and forget your blue mood. Turn this blank ceramic vase into a stylish design article using tape and a sponge, and your boredom will fade away like a morning fog. Attach the tape around a vase. You can use clear or masking tape. Attach 2 or more tape strips at the even intervals. Paint the vase using a sponge to get a smooth coat. Don't be afraid to paint the tape. Add more color. When dry, remove the tape. The lines are nearly perfect. You can add stripes of other shades. Use a brush. It'll take a little time to turn a blank vase into a stylish decor item. You can use a glass jar or bottle instead. We hope these smart ideas will help cheer you up if you get bored. Besides, it's a great opportunity to make a base for your future crafts. Just see what beautiful marble paper we've made using color shaving foam. You can paint an abstract picture or marine landscape. Create your own nail design or color natural flowers. Write in your comments which idea helped you beat your boredom fastest. Subscribe to Troom Troom and forget the blue mood. Hit the like button.